My mom was a news hound. She would read the newspaper cover to cover. She would watch all the news reports during the day. She had very definite opinions about what was going on in the world, and she would share them with us. And when there was a news story about someone in particular that had done something wrong or bad, she would listen very carefully to that person's name. And if it sounded even remotely Jewish, the first words out of her mouth were, "Oh, I hope he's not Jewish." So at a very young age, I learned that when someone Jewish did something wrong, it made my mom feel bad. And somehow it made all of us feel that we were responsible because we were Jewish too, and that other person was Jewish. Tucked into the corner of this week's Parsha, Emor, we find a biblical reference to the kind of thing my mother felt. Emor talks about an anonymous man who blasphemes against God. We don't know this man's name, but we do know his mother's name, Shlomit, his grandfather's name, Divri, and that they're from the tribe of Dan. It is highly unusual in the Torah for a woman to be named, let alone have her whole lineage described. Rashi sees in this a message about human responsibility and belonging. And he says, the wicked bring shame on themselves, their parents, and their tribe. The punishment for this man who blasphemed was that anyone who heard him had to lay hands on him and stone him to death. So clearly this sin was so egregious that everyone who heard it had some sort of responsibility to react and do something about it. Now I would like you to think about what it was you felt when you first heard about the scandal at the agri-processor plant, which was a Jewishly owned kosher meatpacking plant. Or what did you think about or feel when you heard about the Bernie Madoff scandal? Or what did you think about when you heard about Israel's elected officials going to jail for criminal behavior? Did you hang your head? Did you shake your head and wonder how this could be? We as Jews are supposed to be an or lagoyim, a light to the nations. We're held to a higher standard, not because we're so much better than anyone else, but because we were given the Torah. We should know better. On the flip side, think about how you felt when you heard about Israel's response after the earthquake in Haiti, or the earthquake and tsunami in Japan, or how you feel when on the news report you hear about someone with an obvious Jewish name who has done something wonderful for the world, or in politics, or in medicine. As Jews, what we do affects not only ourselves, but our classmates, our coworkers, our neighbors, our community, and the Jewish people everywhere in the world. When we're good and when we do good, we bring honor to all of us. And when we do bad, we bring shame on all of us. In this world of I, and me, it's really important to remember that we are all interconnected. How we behave matters to everyone. It certainly mattered to my mother. Shabbat Shalom.
על הדבש ועל העוקץ, על המר והמתוק, על ביתנו התינוקת, שמורה לי הטוב.